dwelling on the big question of the day, all right? Which I said the big question of today is, what is the weirdest thing you did for love? What is that weirdest thing that you did for love? What is that thing that you did that when you sit back and look at it, you'll be like, Holy Ray, did you just do this? Well, is it you that do this one? Now you do them. What's in there happen? Do you understand? So let me know, what is that thing that you sacrificed for the sake of love? Was it your school? Was it your marriage? Was it your peace? Was it your comfort, your space? There are a lot of things you sacrifice for the sake of love. All right. So the number for you to call and share with me what is the weirdest thing you did for love is 09073530044 or 09087668888. Also, you can send a WhatsApp. You can send me a WhatsApp message on 0909-705-4450. Hello. Hello, good afternoon to you. Happy Sunday.
Happy Easter, beautiful one. Happy Easter.
Same to you there. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Language.
What's your name?
Solomon, aka language.
Hey, Solomon. Happy Sunday. You're the first caller of the show today. How far? I'll say by Easter Sunday rise they come studio show.
We are still working on it.
Okay, so talk to me. I can see that you're all excited. That's the good thing about this today, all right?
Okay.
So tell me, what is that weirdest thing that you've done for love?
Trekking. Sometimes I'm not sleep, I'm supposed to sleep.
Oh my God, Solomon. The weather is so hot outside, and I was practically rushing to the studio so that I can meet up with my time. So I'm still trying to catch my breath right here, and Solomon won't let me be. He's making me laugh out loud, even louder right now. Do you know what Solomon said? Solomon said the weirdest thing he's done for love is trekking. Okay, so you were trekking. Oh my God, Solomon. So you were trekking. Anyways, the network did not allow me to get the full gist of this trekking. I need to know, were you trekking constantly to go meet the person you love, or were you just trekking because it's what you were asked to do? What was it? How did you end up trekking? Let me use that word. All right. So hit me up. Let me know, what is the weirdest thing you've done for love? What is that thing that you did for the sake of love? Of course, talking about that one, I'm going to ensure that I talk about it on different perspectives so that you can see it from different angles. That way you understand what we are talking about. When we talk about the weirdest thing you've done for love, a lot of people think this love can only be the love of man and a woman. Mbanu. The love that's the first and foremost, I beg your pardon, the one that is the first love that everybody knows is that love that starts from the family. All right. Now, when you don't love your sibling, you cannot share. I remember those days growing up, and my parents will intentionally put something in your hand and then ask you to share with your sibling. And then at some point, I'll just look at them and then I'll giggle like, I don't understand. And then the other person is also looking at me like, this one when your hand and daddy put this thing. She'll say, you go reach us. You understand? But for the sake of love, you just see yourself that thing you begin to share. It begins to go like that, So that is another side of love. One of the love that grew between me that I experienced growing up was the fact that when they share food, that kind of family where you grow from, where they have to share, maybe it's meat, maybe fish, something that is in the food as protein, and then they will now bring it out and share it round in a plate. They will count the children, of course. If you're 4 of you, they will share it for the 4 persons like that, and then they will now call the first person to come and take. Do you know that my my elder sister, practically will hold on for me to pick. She will tell you, no, you guys should pick. So I'll not be like, which kind of person be this one? She will tell you we should pick, and then at the end she will not pick the last one. So what I used to do is, anytime she put me on that kind of situation to say you pick, I just make sure that I go for the small one, because I know, say, my head, my sense go make me understand, say, the big one now for the big person. You know how they used to do that? They go share them. This one go big past that one. That one, so it's like is in a descending order. Let me use that word. So the senior pick the big. Next to the senior will pick the one that is bigger. You understand? Kind of. They should pick the one that is biggest. Yes. So it goes like that. So big, bigger, biggest. And so now they think they be. So all of that, made me to learn how to share. I learned how to share what I have, what I have to eat, whatever it is. I just want to share with some other persons out there. All right. And that is what this season is all about. Share, let love lead. All right. So moving away from that one is that part of the family where you see the senior will say, I am stepping down from school because I want you to go to school. You are the junior and your senior is stepping down because he or she wants you to go to school. That is love. That is, how do I put that one? Unmeasurable love. All right. So your senior is that I have a lot of persons, close friends, who most times will tell me, I stepped down from school because I wanted my younger ones to go, and the younger ones are doing well, and apparently he is so happy that he was able to sacrifice something for the younger ones. Now moving away from family, bringing it to a relationship. All right, there are a lot of persons that sacrifice even their space for the sake of love. You get married to a man that snores. A lot of persons don't like, me in particular, I don't like snoring. I don't even like people that eat food and make sound with their mouths. It's not healthy for me. So I cannot deal with that. So imagine that you now fall in love with a man or a woman that does that. That is sacrifice. Do you understand? That is sacrifice. So for Solomon, that trekking might be your own sacrifice for love. But for some other persons, there are a lot of things that people do for the sake of love. Getting used to a meal that you're not used to, eating a particular meal that you're not used to just because your friend or your spouse eats it. That is your spouse's favorite. And apparently you cannot just sit down there and cook the food and you don't taste it and you don't eat it. So you just have to join. Do you understand? So there are a lot of things that you do for love. Anyways, mine is a whole lot, and I am going to bring that to you at the end of the segment. All right, so call me on 09073530044 or 09087668888, or send me a WhatsApp message to 0909-705-4450. That is 0909-705-4450. What is that weirdest thing you've done for love, or what is that weirdest thing you did for love, for the sake of love? What did you do? Was it to your siblings? Was it to your spouse? Was it to your colleague? Was it to someone you didn't know, like a stranger? What is the thing that you did for love? Let me hear you. Hello. All right, 09073530044 or 09087668888, or send a WhatsApp message to 0909-705-4450. Hello. Okay, try to call me back. Let me see why I cannot hear you. Network, please. Today is a celebration day, and I don't think we will have time. I don't want to miss anybody's call. So, if you know what is good for you, then behave yourself right about now. Hit me up in 09073530044 or 09087668888, or call the WhatsApp number. Send a WhatsApp message to 0909-705-4450. Call me right back and let me know what is that thing that you did for the sake of love. Plus, at the hour of 2, we're going to be doing the music request show plus sending the shout outs. All right, so at 2 o'clock you will get to call me. You can answer the big question of the day, plus send a shout out to your loved ones, and also request for any music for your listening pleasure. Of course, because today is a celebration day, and there is no time for darling. No darling. So call me and let me know what is that weirdest thing that you've done for the sake of love. All right, so a little bit of tip to what happened on social media. You all know that there was this event in Lagos that Bobby Risky had to win the best dressed female. I mean, that has raised a lot of chaos, arguments, and comments on social media, all across our social media channels. A lot of gossip, a lot of talk about that has been going on as to why should a guy win the best dressed female where there are a lot of girls, a lot of women there, and that also got me thinking. I mean, at this point, should I say that happy Easter to you? All right, you did not put your name on the text message. You can send the message. Let me get to convey your message, but put your name and the place you are texting from so that the message can be clear. All right, so back to what I was talking about. At this point, I don't know if it was right for Bobby Risky to have won the best dressed female, but I want you to know that it was a competition. It was a competition, and they were not really looking out for the female. At this point, they were practically just looking out for the best dressed person. And if you all go back and look at that picture right there, you will know that Bobby Risky, I am not supporting whatever it is, but you will know that Bobby Risky rather actually dressed to kill. At this point, shall I say he or she? Hey, my brother, Bobby Risky has really put us on a very tight corner right here. I don't know if I should refer to him as he or she right now, but if you go back and look at that event, you will know that Bobby Risky actually really dressed elegantly. He was looking gorgeously dressed in that black dress right there. All right, so I feel like the organizers were not really looking out for someone that is a woman, but at that point it doesn't matter whether it's a man or it's a woman that dressed according to what they were looking out for, according to the criteria of what they want for that event. So that has got a lot of people talking, and at this point I feel like the social media is choking. Since then, funny enough, a lot of people did not even know about that event. But right now it has come to light. Everybody now knows that there was an event and Bobby Risky was there and all of that. So whatever happens, I just feel like let love lead. All right, we don't want to blame the organizers, nor blame Bobby Risky, nor blame the women, but I can see that there was a video I saw on social media. I can see how upset the women who were there, a lot of actresses, a lot of prominent women were there, ladies were there, gorgeously dressed. They were all there. They were not happy at what happened, but at this point we cannot change the fact that Bobby Risky won the best dressed female and was given the award of 1 million naira. That was what happened, and it's still trending, so you can go check it out on social media. All right, it's still trending. So back to what we are talking about today, because is the season of celebration, because it is Easter Sunday. So my big question is, what is the weirdest thing that you did for love? What is that weirdest thing that you did for love? All right, it's Sunday Chills right here from the studios of Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. My name is Holy Ray. All right, like I said, if you cannot put the holy, just put the Ray. It's okay, I can go with the Ray. All right, so at this point I am going to say that it is time for you to begin to bubble the studio lines right now. Let me hear you say something about the big question of the day. Plus, let me hear you send a shout out to that special person, and then the music requests continue, because it is Sunday and it is Easter Sunday celebration. So still talking about the love. All right, now when you talk about love, a lot of people are sacrificing things that you don't know, things that they cannot even tell. I was listening to my colleague yesterday, and some person sent shout out to some other person saying that apparently that person has been there for them. He is even the reason they went to school. All right, so I have a message here on WhatsApp. It says, may the risen Christ take away our burdens and fill our hearts with love and humility. May hallelujah be our song of victory forever and ever. Happy Sunday, happy Easter Sunday celebration. That is from Anthony Julius. Thank you for that best wishes right there. All right, so call me 0907353 0044 or 09087668888, or send a WhatsApp message or text message. You can also call the number if you are having troubles getting through to me via the studio lines. Call 0909-705-4450. What is that weirdest thing that you have done for love? Let me hear you. All right, so it's Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on, and you are still chilling with Holy Ray. All right, so let's move a little bit from that part of love where it comes to you from your sibling, from your husband. Let's look at the love from the workplace. All right, now there is this attachment that you have with each other in the workplace, you know, that makes you sacrifice even your space. Hello. Okay, I lost that one right there. Please call me back and let me get your thoughts on what we are talking about. I lost that one. Call me right back on 09073530044 or 09087668888, or call the WhatsApp number or send text message or WhatsApp message to 0909-705-4450. Hello. Oh my God, network, today is celebration day. Please, I don't want you to be on our way of celebration. Okay, so don't just play this network issue with us this afternoon, because it's quite so early. The program has just begun and we have a lot of things we want to talk about. So allow people call to pull through. I beg you, allow this call to come true. All right, so I have the story on WhatsApp, on Instagram, that says that my pregnancy is making me crave for other men. This pregnancy symptom, it passed my power. You are pregnant, you're a married woman, and your pregnancy is making you crave, like you're craving to have another man touch you. Anyways, I don't know what that is, but apparently this lady has posted something saying that my pregnancy is making me crave for another man, fair and younger man. I don't understand. That one, I decided to bring it, all right, to share with you, because at this point, there are a lot of things that pregnant women usually crave for. But what I used to know that pregnant women crave for is something edible. Probably they just want to be somewhere at a particular time. They want to eat something at a particular time. And then I know that part where they will request for something, you go get that thing, and the next minute they're saying, oh, I'm sorry, but this is not what I want. I'm sorry, but I can't eat this, and all of that. But a pregnant woman craving for another man, or more, that won't pass me power. All right, it's Sunday Chills on Eagles 102.3, your radio experience. You can count on, and right about now, I am going to give you a little bit of tips on how to maintain your love and relationship with others. All right, so number one that I have in my book here is complaining. All right. Complaining definitely is you expressing your dissatisfaction to a particular thing, or a particular thing that your friend or your spouse or your sibling have done to you. All right, but at this point, when it becomes excess, it becomes toxic for your relationship, and when it becomes toxic, it begins to make the love to depreciate. Oh yes, it begins to make that love to depreciate, and then your partner or your friend is no longer feeling that vibe. It's no longer feeling that friendship as it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be, I beg your pardon, because at this point you complain at every little thing, everything that your spouse or your friend does. You are nagging, you are complaining. So when you are complaining too much, it's like a wound. All right, it's like a healed wound that left a scar, and then each time you hurt that place, a new wound will come up, and a new wound coming up on top a scar will make the wound even worse than the wound that was there before. So you try not to complain too much in your relationship. Complain, but not always. Let it be once in a while thing. Let it be something you just do once in a while, and not constantly every little thing. I know a lot of couple, all right, a lot of couple make that mistake. They feel like it's constant complaining that solve the problem. No way, it doesn't solve the problem. Instead, it makes your partner to see you like, oh my God, my wife too complain, my husband too, they complain. Even you buy them gifts, they will still complain. They will still complain. You buy gifts, they don't like the gifts, but they might go and buy that same thing by themselves. But because of say now your husband buy them, and because you don't see and finish, say my husband gets a better fashion sense, you go must complain, but yet you like them. When you do those things constantly, you're reducing the love and commitment that you guys are having together. All right, now you people are turning me to a relationship expert right here. Anyways, please, no diversion, no division. Whatever happens, stick together, love each other, and try to understand your partner or your friendship. Try to know those things that you can do, all right, to maintain and keep your relationship. So because of the spirit of Easter, let's love lead. That is what I'm gonna say. So right about now, back to the big question of the day. Who is hitting my line right now? Who is trying to call me that is not coming through? 09073530044 or 09087668888. Don't forget that you can send a message, WhatsApp message, or also call the number 09097054450. What is the weirdest thing you have done for love, either in the past or you are doing right now for the sake of love? All right, so let me get your thoughts on that one. But if you still want to choke your mouth on the gist I brought from social media about the pregnant woman that is craving for other man's attention or for other man to touch her, you can also choke your mouth on that one. Plus, at the 2 o'clock hour coming up, you are going to call the studio line, of course, request for a song, any music, any song at all for your listening pleasure. Plus, send a shout out to your loved ones because it's Easter celebration. So talking about that, I am waiting for you to hit the studio lines and let me get to know that special person that you want to send a shout out to. All right, I have a call right here. Jamilu. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Is this Jamilu?
Yes, I'm calling from Nasarawa State, Tabale,
Oh, wow.
University.
Oh,
Yes.
Jamilu, all the way from Taba what?
Tabale in
Okay,
Bingham University.
Lefi. Wow, that's far. Thank you for calling on the show. So what's up, Jamilu?
Yeah, I want to comment on that lady from social media that says she's craving for another man.
Okay.
Well, to me, I don't see it like that lady is a true married woman, because a woman that is genuinely married cannot go craving for another man even when she's pregnant. Just like you said earlier, my pregnant women crave for edible things. At times they will crave for mango. You bring mango,
Yes.
they know I want
They
to
say
eat
no.
agbalumo. You know, when you bring agbalumo, she tell you go and bring
that one can be so annoying, Jamilu. You know this
It can be so annoying.
The
You can imagine.
husband is trying
And sometimes-
everything to please you. He bring mango, he say na garden egg. He bring garden egg, he say na akara.
Sometimes they wake in the middle of the night. They will tell you they want to eat pawpaw. Where are you going to get pawpaw that in the middle of the night? You know. So we know things like this. But for a woman that is pregnant to say that she's craving for another man, I don't think she's genuinely married. Maybe she just she's one of those baby mamas that are just taking from any man anywhere. I think that is my take on that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Jamilu, tell me, what is the weirdest thing you've done for love?
Well, I cannot say these are some of the things I do for love. I think my spouse can say that, because if I go about saying these are the things I do for love the most, maybe I might not say the one that touch the ones I have done for. I believe the ones that have people that have touched them, the widest thing I do for love, they are in a better position to say what they've gotten from me so far.
Okay, so personally, what do you think is that big thing you sacrificed for the sake of love?
Well, for the sake of love, generally, I hate to see somebody getting angry. Just for
Okay,
nothing's sake.
so you
Yes,
just
I can
always
go to
want to make
I
sure
can go to any
they are
extent
fine.
to make you not to be angry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, who are you sending the shout out to? Because it's Easter Sunday and because it is the season of love
Well,
and
to be
because
precise,
it's weekend.
that name you call Jamilu is not my real name. It's an MTN, and I was just bought to. They just said anybody that I call, you call me Jamilu. My real name is Babangida Musa.
Okay, Babangida Musa.
Yeah, this MTN registration of a kid.
Yeah.
I want to send my shout out to my beautiful wife, Blessing Philip Wamil.
Okay.
She worked with the ESL in Abuja.
Okay.
And also to my stepdaughter, Namban Fini. That's all.
All
That's my
right.
wife and my stepdaughter, yes.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
calling on the show, Babangida. I'll go with the Babangida. All right. So, do you have
Yeah,
any
that's it.
music in mind you want to listen to?
Any good Christian music.
Okay.
Can go
Thank
with
you
that.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Babangida, for calling on the show. Hello. 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 All right, I lost that one right there. 09073530044 or 09087668888. You can also call, text, send a WhatsApp number to WhatsApp message. I beg your pardon, to 0909-705-4450. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Justice Ibrahim, calling from Germany.
Hey, Justice, did you call me yesterday?
I tried to call, but you didn't pick my call.
Oh, okay. It wasn't your own justice. Thanks for calling on the show. So tell me, happy Sunday to you.
You happy Easter.
Yes, so I am here now. So anyone when you chop remain carry and comes to do.
I wish you all the Nigeria family and all the Wajibia family. I wish them all the best.
Thank you so much.
I want to check out about the woman that is screaming, the pregnant woman that is screaming to another man.
Okay.
Actually, we have individual differences.
Yes.
To me, I would even say it's the wrong thing, but depends on how the woman is. If I'm her husband, I understand. But before you understand the kind of thing, you know how she behaves from your house. So from there, you know either if she come outside and do a short thing, you know that this is how he behaves from house. But anyway, to me, I didn't see this a bad thing. To me,
all right.
Something.
You know how it is, these
That's
children.
how they normally behave. That is how they act.
Every child comes with their own
Right.
sign
On
and
the
symptoms.
norms, on the norms, whether they are not even pregnant, there's nothing they cannot even demand from you. They can also demand from anybody at any time. So, talking about pregnant and screaming.
It's just that I have never heard this one before. You know, I've never heard this one before.
No, that's my own opinion. That's my own opinion. I don't know how other people think, but to me, it's not the norms.
All right. Because it's Sunday and because it's weekend, who are you sending the shout out to?
Actually, I can send to my mom and my dad, my siblings, because for now I don't have anybody to send gratitude to.
Okay. So, any song that you want to listen to? Any song in particular?
Terminator.
All right, Terminator by Ashake. Thank you very much, Justice. I beg no chop all the Easter Sunday rice at this studio. After studio, at the control.
I'll bring it to you.
All right, darling. Thank you for calling on the show. I appreciate. All right, so Justice right there say that for him, the woman that is craving for another man's attention, despite the fact that she's pregnant, he feels that is a normal sign and symptom that comes with pregnancy. So it mustn't necessarily mean that she doesn't have that self-esteem and value. It's just the way she's feeling. I mean, in pidgin English, you go say, "Get the way they do her." Not the way they do her. Not be her fault, you know. If not, how can somebody's wife be craving for another man's touch when she is pregnant? All right. So, still talking about the big question of the day. Like I said, you will call and say something about the big question of the day, and then you also you also send a shout out to your loved ones. I beg your pardon. You send a shout out to your loved ones. Also request for a music, any music, you know, of your choice, something you want to listen to. All right, so let's go and look for Terminator. My brother right there said he wants to listen to Terminator by Ashake. All right, so I'll get that come true. I'll make sure that comes true for you. So 0907-353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. You can also call WhatsApp number, send WhatsApp message or text message to 0909-705-4450. What is that weirdest thing that you have done for love? Or what is that thing that you sacrifice for love? All right, so let me know what is that thing that you sacrifice for love, or you're still sacrificing for love. Like I said, some persons sacrifice their education for their siblings to go to school. Some persons sacrifice their peace, sacrifice their space, their comforts. You sacrifice a lot of things for the sake of love. Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, and thanks for calling on the show. What is your name?
My name is Samuel Salis Sunderland.
Your name is? I didn't get that, sir.
Samuel Salis Sunderland.
Hey, comrade, happy Sunday to you.
I wish you the same.
Thanks for calling on the show. So how are you doing?
I'm fine, I'm cool.
All right, tell me which of them you want to talk about first. The weirdest thing you've done for love, or the pregnant woman that is craving for another man, despite the fact that she's somebody else's wife.
That one, the pregnant woman, it's not, but from my own side of the story, it's my abomination to the woman that pregnant to find the man. You understand? Because you have a husband, he also push his mind and his love to your husband. When you need anything, you need to tell your husband and open heart for your marriage. It's not about to go outside anymore. Out is not good for anyone like that. So you need to keep his heart, his love to his husband. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And because today is weekend, who are you sending a shout out to?
I'm going to give a shout out to all the Christians in Nigeria and the whole world.
Thank you.
At least I pray for every Christian, and I give a shout out to girls. Happy Easter. I know he's anyway he's letting me down, and let God bless his family and everybody.
Amen.
And Benedicta and Esther and all of them, Martha. I wish that you, everybody, and God bless everybody. And I pray to every Christian to love a Muslim and let the Muslim love them together.
Absolutely.
God bless everybody.
Thank you so much. All right, so is there any song you want to listen to? Any particular song you wish to listen to?
Just play me any music, any good music. I love to hear any good music.
All right, thank you. Thank you, comrade. Thank you. Comrade says, therefore, for the woman that is pregnant and still seeking or craving rather for another man, despite the fact that she is married, is not ethical at all. So for him, whatever happens, whatever the craving, she is not even supposed to come to social media to put that out there. I mean, every attention should be channeled to her husband. However she feels, all the craving should be channeled to her husband and only her husband. All right, so at this point I'm going to go on a quick music break, and when I come back we will continue discussing about the topic of discussion. Of course, that is the big question of the day. That is what we're talking about. So when I come back, we will continue discussing the weirdest thing you have done for love, plus I'll give the create that enabling opportunity for you to send a shout out to your loved ones, and also listen to your favorite music, where you get to call me and request for that music. And of course, I will play it for you because it's Easter Sunday. Anyways, it's Sunday Chills, and this is Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. My name is Holy Ray. Holy Child of God is in the building, so keep it locked down. I'll be right back. I am around. Let me just go and play your music. All right, my brother, Terminator coming there for you right about now. Enjoy.